Another type of function argument is known as keyword arguments. So let's suppose we have some function, and this is for cataloging fruits that we've found somewhere in the world. So we'll have a function, new fruit, and we can specify lots of things for a fruit like color, weight, sweetness, that could be ranked from like 0 to 100, and location, like where the fruit is actually found. And I'll just print these out on one line after another because it's quicker than doing anything more elaborate. So we've got all these things, and in main, let's call new fruit. Now, of course, we could call this like this. We could write, for example, orange, and let's say it's a kilogram and it's pretty sweet, 60%, and I found it in Colombia. So this should work. By now, you may be beginning to get a bit used to this, hopefully, if you've practiced a little bit. But now it can be hard to remember what order these things go in, and if you have a really long argument list especially, you can start to lose track of which argument is where. So here we're using positional arguments. We match up the arguments to the parameters only via their position. But there is another way we can do this. There's a slight twist on this. So we can use keyword arguments. So I'll call new fruit again. And let's say we found a fruit and it's red. We can say, and for this we have to know the names of the parameters. So we can say color equals red, and the order doesn't matter now. So we can say sweetness equals, let's say it's not so sweet, and we'll have weight equals 0.5 and location equals, and I'll say that I found it in Namibia. Better put that in quotes because it's a string. This also works. So if I run this now, we've got another fruit down here. Let's maybe separate the two with just a new line, so with a print, so that it's a bit easier to see what's going on in the output. Okay. So the point is that we can actually name which argument is which with an equal sign and the name of the parameter. And if we do that, it doesn't matter what order they're in anymore. No longer using positional arguments, so not getting matched up by position, but by the name of the parameter that the argument matches up to. So I would definitely recommend practicing this. It's a pretty simple idea. We wrote a program previously that calculated the volume of a box, just multiplying length, width and height, and then returning that value. So if you want some practice, you could try writing that, but then call the function using keyword arguments. This is one of the last free videos that I'll be uploading to YouTube from my premium Python course. But don't forget that if you register free on my website, caveofprogramming.com, not only will you get access to a bunch of completely free courses right away, but also when I hold a sale, you can get notified about it, and potentially you can get any of my premium courses at a sharp discount. And don't worry, if you do click the box to say that you don't mind receiving marketing emails from me, I'm going to be emailing you at most once a month. So please do consider registering free to caveofprogramming.com, and you'll get immediate access to a bunch of courses. Thank you so much, and until next time, happy coding.